Try some beer and wine and other spirits too. Plastered cast is coming to you.
Hey everyone, welcome to Plastered Cast. This is the podcast where we interview interesting people. We drink some drinks, and hopefully that equals fun. With me, as always, is James Webb.
It's
hey,
me.
How's it going?
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. What have you been up to, James?
Just fucking everything.
Yeah, you've been fucking everything?
I've been
Oh,
fucking
man.
everything, bro.
That's insane.
Yeah,
dude.
it hurt a lot.
Yeah, because
Are
you
you
need
chafing?
rest.
Yes. Chafing, I'm growing new skin. No, I've been at Zany's a lot, actually. The last couple of weeks,
Ugh.
which is, the same thing as fucking everything.
Name dropping.
Right, yeah. I'm famous. No, I'm not.
Zane dropping.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
I hate this whole intro. What have you been up to, Mike?
I've been, what have I been doing? Still Not Friday. It's
Hell
been,
yeah.
Yeah,
been
that's
doing
back.
well. Yeah. Yeah, we've been doing that.
Fuck
I've
yeah.
been working a job at a news store. They transferred me over there. So
How's that been going?
I mean, the problem is like I can't be myself yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I'm putting on a facade.
So you haven't worn the kilt to work yet?
I will.
I know you will.
Anyway, wait a minute. Who's this? What?
Who is
Oh,
that?
It's Ariel Julie's on the show. Hey! How you doing today?
I'm doing
All
great.
right, cool. Well, we start every episode with a little segment I like to call Wiley's Fridge.
Cute.
And that is where I
Keep the bodies.
get rid of... That is where excuse you, I run this podcast. That is where all right, that's fine. Interrupt me wherever.
I will.
Here we go.
What is it? What's
I'm trying. I'm terrible at this.
Mike,
I
what's
can't
in
even
your
control my
fridge?
own guest. Wiley's Fridge is where I try to get all the beers out of my fridge that accumulate over time. Because you get a 4-pack, you drink one, and then it's like, all right, you move on to something else, and you forget you've had those other 3 in there.
I can't relate to this at all.
Well, get ready. What we're gonna be drinking today is by Pipeworks. It is Pipeworks Horchata Ale. So this is ale with rice, lactose, vanilla, and cinnamon. It is Pipeworks is out of Chicago, Illinois, so it is a local beer. So that is what we'll be enjoying during the podcast.
This sounds very. I didn't realize there would be as much like vanilla and like girly shit in here.
You haven't even tried it yet, so you don't know what is in there.
You just.
I explained it to you, but who knows? That those notes might
Are
not
we gonna,
even.
Are we gonna cheers?
We can. I don't know. How do you want to do this?
I want to cheers.
You want to cheers?
Yeah.
All right. We'll be cheersing a lot, then.
All right, cheers.
All right, cheers.
Woo.
What do you think of that?
That's nice. That's and I don't know. Is horchata an alcohol, right?
Horchata? No, you never had horchata.
I don't know what anything is.
You never been to like a a burrito house?
Yeah. What is it?
What is a burrito house? Well, I mean, it's not a house. It's usually a restaurant, but you usually get burritos there.
Like a house made out of burritos. Like they're
Ooh.
tiny little logs.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It's like the
like a-
gingerbread house, but it would
Right.
be
Like a Mother Goose fairy tale.
That's
This is the one they had in Mexico.
the track that I was about to get really
It was a
racist.
burrito house.
I was gonna.
That's
let
not
you say
racist.
it.
It's cultural. No, you've never had horchata?
No.
It's rice water. Well, I mean, if you read, it'll tell you exactly what horchata is. It's rice with lactose, vanilla, and cinnamon. No,
You mean the thing you said?
but it's not. No, it's not an alcohol.
Oh.
It's just it's a very refreshing beverage. You should
Yes,
have it
I've
next time.
never-
Or first time you go to Burrito House or Burrito House number 2. Or
So I haven't told you. I'm a really picky drinker. Like I'm.
well, you have told me that you are not a drinker is the thing,
Well,
right? You
I
don't
mean, like,
drink too much.
I mean, like generally, like any liquid. Like I don't like coffee. I don't like tea. I don't like soda. You know.
So are you just strictly like water?
Pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll drink alcohol.
That's probably
on
for the
occasion.
best, right?
It's-
Well, and this is the occasion.
Yeah, this is I'll have a beer on
You have it,
occasion.
okay.
We'll see if I finish this.
No, you don't feel like you have to finish it
I-
because we have other things
You
to
know
taste
what?
too.
I might.
You might. I'm probably gonna finish
I
it
fucking might. No, I won't. I absolutely.
because it's good.
will not.
It's good enough to finish there.
No, but what I like it doesn't taste too hoppy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I shy away from. I like I'm a big sours guy. So I like fruity and more tart. This is neither of those, but it's still good. It's not overly bitter.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about it.
I agree. I don't like it when it's too bitter. I like a fruity thing. I had something German recently. What's like a
What? Oh, the German one. Oh, yes. That one was very good.
Oh, it was a Radler.
Oh, yeah.
It was nice.
Stiegel Radler, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Was that the grapefruit one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
It was light and
It's light.
it was very like it was
It's very it doesn't taste like a beer.
No.
Yeah.
And that's what I liked about
Right.
it.
Well, yeah. There are
That's-
plenty of nice non-beer flavored beers.
I think my favorite thing about that particular beer was that I was with Queenie Bitch and we
Yes.
were the only two people in that restaurant because we were at Prost and it was like in the middle of an afternoon, like a weekday afternoon, and so there was no one else there. And when Queenie went to the bathroom, the guy started hitting on me, and I was like, "Oh my god, he can't tell!" Like, wow, that was amazing. I'm like, that's weird that you didn't realize it immediately. But it was a good beer though.
Cool. All right. So, you are a comedian.
Yeah.
So what have you got? You got anything nice lined up?
Well,
you've been doing quite a few shows.
yeah. I mean, by the time this comes out, I don't know what will be.
Well, I know you're going to be on Still Not Friday.
I will. I'll be on Still Not Friday.
And this will probably come out after that.
Yeah, so
I could say both congratulations
I will
and
have
you
been
were
there.
the worst.
I'm excited. Thank you. You know what? Well, you know what's really cool about that though?
What's really cool about that? I don't know.
I've been doing comedy for like basically 2 years now, and
Are you counting the pandemic era? Okay.
yeah, it's my very
So you've
first
been
set
doing comedy for like 4 months.
I did comedy all throughout the pandemic though.
Okay.
I did.
You did the Zoom shows?
No, live
Really?
comedy. I went to
Really?
Indiana. I went to Wisconsin.
Huh, I didn't know that was even.
Yeah, I went out.
Capable of doing that.
I did shit. I did all the outdoor things that there were to do.
Mm-hmm.
But the first year that I did it, as you know, where we met, I was started in the suburbs.
Right.
So like, Still Not Friday was like the big show that like all the cool.
Yeah, it's still.
All the cool kids were doing in the
suburb.
suburb, and I was like, I was like, oh man, someday I would love to like be good enough
Right. And
to
now
do that
now you're one
show.
of the cool kids.
And then Matt, Papa Suburbs, reached out and was like, "Do you want to do this?" I was like,
Yeah.
"What?" Yeah. I was very honored, and I'm really excited to do it.
Well, no, we're very excited to have you. You've gotten like, I saw you before the pandemic, and I saw you after the pandemic, and it shows that you've been doing it because you've gotten exponentially better.
Thank you.
Not to say, I mean,
No, I wasn't. Nobody. You shouldn't be great when you start. Like you should get better.
I was, but like most people.
That doesn't surprise me. You're so good.
So wait, where was it that we first met?
I think it's probably Josephine's.
Josephine's.
Yeah.
Really?
Jokes at Joe's.
I rarely went there.
Really?
The first time I remember talking to you, I think it was at whose roast was that?
Oh, at Talbot's roast?
Yeah, it was at Talbot's roast.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
the first time I talked to you.
That's probably true.
We had a nice conversation.
Yes.
And then a couple hours later, you went in and ripped into me.
So it
And I was
wasn't.
like, well, that wasn't a very nice conversation.
It actually wasn't. You were kind of mean to me.
I was mean to you?
You were.
That doesn't sound like me at all.
No, we
What
had
did I
talked.
do?
We had talked like 1 or 2 times before, like very briefly. Like,
Before I did. Okay,
like I
I
knew.
was mean to you?
No, not. But so.
But it was probably like fake mean. Right?
Yeah, like I knew. I
right.
knew who you were, and I knew
Right.
we had
Well,
talked
yeah,
once or
obviously.
twice.
I don't know
Oh,
what. He doesn't
you're
know what
you're Mike fucking Riley. You're the guy. You're the fucking guy. But
he's the guy we're too intimidated to
But
book.
we were at that roast, and I'm less than a year into comedy at this point, and
Yeah, I usually don't talk to people less than a year.
As
into
well
comedy.
you shouldn't.
It's
We're
like, 'cause
awful.
well, then
we're not-
you might not exist in
No,
a couple
we're-
weeks.
well, true.
It's like, why would I waste my time?
Well, and as it turned out, that was
meeting people
that was
who
the
are
day.
gonna fall out of my life.
That was
And
March
that's gonna
13th.
hurt my feelings.
That was the day before the pandemic shutdown started.
It was.
So you really wouldn't have talked to me for weeks. But
Right.
we were sitting at that table before everything started,
Right.
and I was like, I'm a little nervous. And
Talk
you're
to me?
No,
Oh.
just about the road. And no, not at all. You didn't scare me one bit.
Ah, goddamn it.
Whew.
I'm not doing my job.
No, I eat people like you for breakfast.
Oh. So
Ka-chunk.
that was that big meal you were
No,
talking about.
yeah, it was you. It was a. I ate you. You're dead. No, but you were like, why are you nervous? And I was like, I don't know about these jokes. I've never done a roast like this.
I think ever. Yeah.
You said something so snarky. You're like, oh, well, the worst that happens is that you suck, which you probably will. No problem.
That does not sound. I would not say that.
That was like what you.
Okay, maybe I was just already in roast mode.
You were like,
that
you're
doesn't
like,
sound like something
you were
I
like,
would
yeah,
say
you'll probably
to
be really
somebody-
bad.
To somebody I've never talked to.
Yeah.
That
was exactly what you were like. Yeah, you'll probably be really bad. I was like, thanks.
I probably said it in a way that it was like to like make you feel better.
Yeah.
About your nervousness. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Well, good thing I roasted the shit out of you later.
You told me I looked like a thumb.
I did.
And I still think about that.
I said, maybe you're the reason autism shouldn't speak. I did say that. Yeah. I think my favorite was, do you
I like how she's saying her favorite.
I had some
my
good ones.
favorite insults that I wrote about you.
This was my shining moment. I haven't peaked since. That was my peak in comedy.
All right, so what
I've
was your
headlined before, but like this was the moment that I knew. No, I said your goatee, do you grow it so long so it'll tickle your balls every time you look at your notes?
Oh yeah,
That was my favorite.
That was
Pretty fucking good.
At the way I perform.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
I remember those jokes.
And you didn't have any.
Hang on, I gotta check my notes and see what questions I want to ask you.
But you didn't
Oh,
have-
tickle.
You didn't have any about me because you didn't know me.
Right. I think I did. I had to have something.
Did
right?
you? I think you just.
Obviously, they were unmemorable. If I did.
Yeah. But I forgot about saying that you look like a thumb.
Well, because that's the one that hurt me.
I'm sorry.
Because I was at that time I was working out and my neck was getting bigger and I didn't know how to fix it. It's like, how do I lift without my neck muscles?
You stop lifting.
James, how do you do that?
You don't.
I know, right? I don't want to look like Corpse Grinder. That's
Why
a
not?
reference.
Yeah, why not? That doesn't sound too bad.
George is the man. Come on.
Yeah, pull up Corpse Grinder.
Yeah, we'll get George.
Yeah, do you know who Corpse Grinder is? He's the
No.
lead singer of Cannibal Corpse, and he's
Oh.
known for having a massive neck.
Have you ever seen Metalocalypse, Ariel?
Yes, I have.
That's what Nathan Explosion is based on.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I do know who
Yeah,
that
look
is.
at that.
Yep.
Look at that
Okay.
thing.
Look at that fucking neck.
Like, how do you do that?
That is all neck. That's
yeah,
a
he's just the neck.
that's a neck with eyes. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Man, that guy. Does he have a really deep voice?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, no.
Well,
it's
he's got a
definitely-
really wide laryngeal cavity. Like, look at that.
laryngeal. Is that a word?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
where your larynx
Larynx.
is.
That makes sense.
Larynx.
Yeah. Were you going to school for like medicine or something? At some
Yeah, speech
Yeah.
pathology.
point? Okay, so that's how you know that word.
Yeah, laryngeal.
Oh, and you were able to use it. You used your degree on my podcast.
I think, yeah. Well, I the first thing I noticed about you, I was like, oh, he is a Baja. That's a bone conductor. Cool.
Yeah.
Because I had just taken audiology
That's
for
right.
SLPs. So I knew one thing about you.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
That's
And you put like a little 80s earring on it. That's cute.
mm-hmm. Oh, I'm cute now.
It's like a little. The first thing. it
I
looks
don't
like.
know if that was also a roast or a genuine.
It looks like one of those phone charms.
It's a roast. Here I am, feeling bad about myself again. All right. Let's drink some. I got some beers here for us.
Am I being too mean? I'm sorry.
No. I want you to be yourself. Say what's on your mind.
You know,
We can edit anything
the
out
last
that I
time
don't
I
like.
said something mean on
So
a
this
podcast, I got in
podcast will be
big
10
trouble
minutes.
for it.
Knock it off.
This podcast will be 10 minutes, and just me talking. And people will be like, "What? Doesn't he have a guest tonight?" I guess
No,
not.
not tonight. No, Mike is very anti-Semitic.
Spoilers. All right, so
Ooh, what's
this
that?
episode. So leaves are turning. Starbucks has already started their fall beverages, so this episode is going to be pumpkin beers.
I'm really disappointed that wasn't a rhyme just now. Like, leaves are
can't-
turning, Starbucks is earning your money with pumpkin spice. Ain't that nice? Like,
You're the musician.
yeah, that's
And
what's up.
you-
Yeah,
all right,
let the
well,
people know.
there it is. Well,
Let them know.
Record that, James, and that'll be somewhere.
Please record that thing I just
All right,
said.
So,
It was brilliant.
the first thing we're going to be trying today is this is pumpkin ale by Schlafly. I don't know. I should probably do more research on this one. Schlafly.
And
Sweetness for a beer that tastes like pumpkin pie.
is it Schlafly?
Maybe.
Okay.
Schlafly. It is, right? Look at you. All right. So you're talking about rhymes. It's got a rhyme on there. The Schlafly Pumpkin Ale blends the spices of the harvest and full bot. Well, no, that's not the rhyme. But the rhyme is sweetness for a beer that tastes like a pumpkin pie. Oh, that's not the rhyme either. I thought it was a rhyme. It was in a weird pentameter, and I thought there was going to be a rhyme there, but no.
That's a very Shakespearean ale.
Pumpkin ale.
What's the policy, by the way, for burping? Because if I'm going to drink a lot of bubbles,
Do what you got to do.
do I do it in the mic, like on purpose?
I don't
or
know. Whatever you feel.
like, are we being
I'm
polite,
not
or
censoring.
is it a contest?
Are we being polite?
Is it a contest?
There,
That's what I want to know.
I mean, it can be.
I do it often.
Yeah,
So.
That's disgusting.
Well,
You're an animal.
humans are.
Oh, that's true. I do have, by the way, I do have one cool show coming up. Can I plug it?
I got it, James. Do I want to do what?
You don't want to use Mickey?
I don't know what that is. That's weird.
Mickey Mouse.
Nah, I don't want to use Mickey
it's
Mouse.
adorable.
I don't promote that.
Oh. So can I plug the one cool thing I do have coming up?
I mean,
Yes.
if you want to do it now, yeah. Go
I
ahead.
would like to
we
do
would,
that.
We would do it at the end anyway.
Oh, never mind.
No, go ahead.
Do it often.
Do it.
All right.
But, yeah, do it now. Do it often.
At the end of September, I am opening for Steve Ranazizzi at the Market Lounge in Valparaiso. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
He played Kevin MacArthur on The League,
Yeah, dude.
I don't
which
know
is
what
one of
that
my
is.
favorite shows on Fox. I've seen the entire series like 3 times.
Oh, The League.
Yeah.
Oh,
The-
Stephen. Okay, he's a comedian.
Yeah, he is.
Really? He doesn't look like a comedian.
What is
Oh.
that? What do comedians look like?
Not
Mike?
like that.
Well, you not like good looking, because you're a comedian, so that makes sense.
No,
Are you saying it's because he doesn't look like a thumb?
no, he looks like Chris Hansen a little bit.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
Does he? No.
James,
All right.
Does he look like Chris Hansen?
If
little
Chris
bit.
Hansen was
a comedian.
Chris Handsome,
Yeah.
Leave the
You think-
jokes to
you
us,
think-
buddy.
He used to do comedy.
I did. Today's dude. I
know.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Uh,
Get ready for this fact. It's gonna be so fun.
Today on my time hop,
Uh-huh.
which I go through often and delete every single day.
Doesn't Facebook automatically does that? So I don't
Yeah.
understand the point of time hop.
Yeah, it's the word. Well, that's what I meant. My memories, my Facebook
Right,
memories.
yeah,
Today is the 8-year anniversary of me doing stand up for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Congratulations.
it was. I've only done it 3 times, but it was horrible. So thank you for that.
I think yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of me quitting my job to do stand-up comedy full time.
Wow.
And
So what was
then
that?
a few months later, the world ended.
What was that new job you were talking about? Was it or something? Or-
Leave that.
Just kidding. Sorry.
That's okay.
It's
What was that? Oh, okay. That's a perfect button for
I'm
this
sorry.
show.
Your new full-time job at the Renaissance Fair, right?
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah,
is.
You know.
You're the professional Ren Fair
All
guy.
right, let's try this. Let's try this fucking beer, right?
Fucking
All right,
fine.
this is Schlafly.
Yeah.
Fucking pumpkin ale. Let's just get a nose on that. What does that smell like? Ooh, that's pumpkiny. That
It
smells
is?
like a pumpkin pie, huh?
It smells like fall.
No, it doesn't. It smells like a pumpkin pie.
No, it smells like. It smells
What does
like,
fall smell
Do you
like?
remember Didier Farms?
No, what is that?
Oh, it's a pumpkin patch.
Didier Farms?
Yeah, it's a pumpkin
I
patch.
wasn't from Nebraska or
It's-
whatever that's.
It's in Buffalo Grove.
Buffalo Grove, Illinois?
Yeah.
Okay, no.
It's like
What is
right
it?
at Half Day in Buffalo Grove Road.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was my hangout. What was it?
Didier Farms is a farm, and
Okay.
they had a really big pumpkin patch. And then during the fall, they have like the corn maze and
Well,
like
you know what's so weird about a corn maze?
what?
Corn is maize, so it should be called a maize maze, right?
Stop it.
What? Don't tell me to stop
That
it.
is amazing.
Exactly. Like why? The word is right there.
Yeah.
Why would you call it corn maze?
I
That's
don't
fucking
know.
stupid.
But it was
you know
a-
why?
it was a
Because people in
delightful
Buffalo
place
Grove
to
invented
go.
it, and they don't.
There are a lot of
read.
Jews in Buffalo Grove.
Are there?
That's what's up.
Is it okay? Is that what's up?
Represent.
Okay, cool. We haven't tried this beer yet.
I'm really excited
Yeah.
to try it.
All right, let's give it. Let's give it a sip. I'm enjoying. Very light.
Yeah.
Light on the pumpkin. A little disappointed in the pumpkin.
I feel like I get the pumpkin at the very end. It's like
I get the pumpkin at the beginning.
really?
Mm-hmm. It's pumpkiny at the beginning, and the back of my tongue there, and then it just kind of like there's a
Fizzles.
little bitterness at the end.
Yeah.
I mean it's fine for a beer.
It's like if
slightly pumpkiny.
LaCroix or LaCroix made a pumpkin flavor. It's like a wisp.
they
wispy.
they showed it a pumpkin.
It's kind of like they finished a whole beer and then they like put pumpkin spice just in it.
in the empty glass.
Yeah. They're like, here. It's nice.
It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
No, if you want a pumpkin beer that is
Schlafly, you're fine.
yeah, we're Schlafly out of St. Louis, right? So there you go. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's St. Louis.
What does that mean?
They're not known for pumpkins,
What are they known for?
like ribs.
Oh.
Right?
Is there a rib beer? Do they have a barbecue
They
beer?
better. No, I bet you there's a rib beer.
That'd
Yeah,
be-
no, there's really
that'd be pretty rad.
there's like bacon beer and stuff like that.
It's
so
got
why
like
not?
notes of non-kosher pork.
That'd be called no sure.
Would
What? This is what I do, James. We're pulling up some pictures of Schlafly Pumpkin Ale.
Just because you put a pumpkin on the bottle, Schlafly.
All right, let's try another.
Okay. You know, this is amazing. I've tasted 2 beers tonight, and I haven't hated either of them.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna bring stuff that you're gonna hate unless your name is Ed Town.
That's right. Oh my God, dude.
Does he hate beers?
No,
No.
So the last
What
episode.
happened?
The last episode I brought. So Ed kind of inadvertently introduced me to Malort, which I don't mind.
Had you never had it before?
No.
Even I've had Malort.
Well, but this was a few years ago. I did a
Oh,
show.
okay.
So he inadvertently introduced me to it.
Okay.
So, and I didn't. It's always been known as the worst
Yeah.
liquor.
Bob calls it a Chicago winter in a shot glass.
Like that.
Okay. Yeah. But I felt I could find something worse. So I scoured the areas
Wow.
looking for the worst liquors I could
What a
find.
weird goal.
Well, and what the weird thing was, most of them weren't that bad.
I don't
Okay.
know, man.
What?
What
Well, I mean,
was-
when we put it at the end, it was.
At the end,
but
it was
yeah,
real bad.
What was
But-
the winner? What was the worse than Malort?
It was
Egg
box
shit.
egg liqueur.
That egg shit, bro.
Yeah, it's just like
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's
thank
like
you.
bad eggnog.
You're welcome.
Eggnog without any seasoning, and it's just like
All egg, no nog. Dude.
exactly.
Ooh. Well, it was just liquid eggs.
Oh God.
Gross.
That
I
doesn't
don't
sound
want
too
to
bad.
think about it.
All right,
Well,
don't think about it.
all right.
You know why you shouldn't think about it? our
Because-
next beer here.
Yes.
This is Rogue Pumpkin Patch Ale. There's another ale. This is ale brewed with roasted pumpkins. So this actually has some roasted pumpkins in there. There's some words on there I can't read. Oh, this has a little chart. Tells you. Looks like we're gonna it's gonna be malty and sweet with a little bit of roastiness.
That's awesome.
So
Did you like that I dressed for the theme?
Oh yeah. Halloween. We got pumpkins.
It's
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I forgot to put the votive candle.
What did you?
you promised me
There's
candles.
so many candles in my
You
closet.
did. He did. He
We got.
promised
I mean,
me
there's
candles.
some stuff happening over here,
There's
right?
stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
Do
but
we need candles?
I do.
For what?
My spells.
Oh yeah.
No spells in
Fucking
here.
spells. All right.
Fine, I won't pray. Whatever.
So, and this also says. Now you can't see those words. I was reading this earlier. This pairs well with butternut squash soup, seared venison, and shortbread cookies.
Oh, because
All right.
of how often people
Yeah.
have seared venison.
Right. Okay. So James, do we got that prepared for us today to try? with the beer?
Yeah, let me go check.
Okay,
Where
cool.
is the venison?
I didn't sear it yet.
Well, then it's not even worth having. If it's not seared, it's garbage.
Fucking up.
I can't tell. Does this look a little darker, maybe?
Well,
Darker
let's
than the
compare. I still
Schlafly?
have some of mine left.
Nah, it looks the same.
It's the same.
It looks maybe a little. I don't know.
You know what? I left a little bit so I could do a direct comparison.
That's good. That's good thinking.
Thank
here,
you.
Here I am, fucking just
Just
drinking
drinking.
willy nilly.
Oh, thanks.
See what we
got
got
it.
here.
Thank you.
All right, let's get.
Ooh, that smells more pumpkin-y.
Well, I'm getting more of that vanilla.
Mm.
That would be a pumpkin pie there.
Yeah.
The vanilla and the cinnamon.
It smells like my family arguing.
I'd love to taste your family arguing.
No, this just tastes like my uncles arguing. Not the whole family, just the uncles. That's nice.
How does that compare to the other one? I'm
All
not
right.
sure.
Let's find out.
This is the Rogue is less bitter at the end.
This one
So
has
this is-
more vanilla, for sure. The Rogue.
Yeah, this is more desserty.
It's just stronger. It's just a stronger
Well,
taste in general.
And I also think this may be stronger alcohol-wise. 6.1 for the Rogue. And the Schlafly, it has something. Oh no, Schlafly is 8%. It's 8%. That's a lot.
I feel like the Schlafly, it like whispers. It's like there's pumpkin, but then the Rogue is like firmly stated like there's
Right.
pumpkin.
Yeah.
You know, like it's here.
Well, and they seem very proud of what they're doing. It's like, this is roasted pumpkin. We blah blah blah, and they got a whole paragraph on
It's
there.
good. I like this one. If I was gonna order a pumpkin beer, then I wanted it to have, but it's more. I think it's like a pumpkin beer, but honestly, I taste more vanilla.
Yeah, more. I mean, again, it's more dessert forward.
Yeah.
So less like a gourd and more like a pie.
This would be like a really good beer. Like this is like a slumber party beer.
Is there such thing as usually slumber parties happen when you're like 14?
Yeah, but
so
like
should there be a slumber party beer?
grown-up ladies can have slumber parties
But-
too.
They can, but do they?
Yeah.
Are grown-up ladies known for slumber parties?
I don't know what we're known for.
You're a grown-up lady. You should know the things.
that we're known for.
Yeah.
I think we're
James, what are we known for?
grown-up men,
Burping.
probably murdering
She's
women.
been burping more. Oh, that's not a good thing.
I
to
think
be known
grown-up
for.
men are mostly known for heart disease and murdering women.
Yeah.
I think you guys really carry that torch. No, it's like, okay, it's made me think of it because
Prostate cancer.
a really
So
good friend of mine is getting married in Seattle in early October, and for the bachelorette party, we're doing like this slumber party in a hotel on this island, and I was like,
That's-
oh, this would be a really delightful beer to bring to that very specific event.
And then there'd be a man there who was an ex-murderer on this island.
Yes,
while you're
there
drinking pumpkin
would.
beer, and this is a Halloween
And
movie.
all of those girls would die, but I would make it to the end. You know why?
Why?
Because he would fall in love with me. He would.
That's a twist.
That's my vibe.
That's a twist that I would
That's so my
unexpect.
vibe. Is like the worst person you know would fall in love with me. Ain't that right, James?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
Love you, Bob.
But
Bob
do
Keenan.
you? You don't have to love
No,
him.
I actually, Bob Keenan is one of my favorite people.
Aw,
He really is.
you
I
can
treat him like shit on purpose.
You're not.
I think
nice to him.
that's what he goes for, right?
But no, if Bob, when you hear this, I love you.
Oh, I'm gonna tell him that you proposed when I get home.
I'll make a ring out of my shit.
Oh my God, that's so romantic. You made it?
Have a little piece of me, Bob.
Yuck. Is that what men are known for? Talking about their shit?
Hell yeah.
Someone's got to.
Making shit out of their shit.
Jeez, what does this become? This is supposed. Well, what?
Exactly what it was always meant to be. You're that Ed Towns, I'm coming for you. I love Ed. I started doing trigger warning. I've been going the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
I haven't been there since they moved.
It's not as triggery warning-y as it used to be.
I know there's a lot less parking, and that's my problem.
The parking's fine. There's no
Is
one.
there-
Well, it's 10, 11 p.m.
I guess.
On a
I
Monday.
just usually
so
try to stay away from
there's-
the area just because.
there's plenty of parking in
Yeah.
Lincoln Park at 11 p.m. on a Monday.
That's
They're
why
on
it's
a main
called-
street.
Never mind.
But the park in Lincoln Park.
A park.
Oh, I got there.
Yeah, I just didn't want to do it because I know James.
I
would
was
be like,
as well. He should. This is quality control, but it's so the venue. They're at Tin Lizzy, and like I went when they were at Sedgwick Stop. I never got to go when they were at the Drop because I wasn't doing comedy then.
Yeah.
But at Sedgwick Stop, I saw it was like that dark room in the back, and everyone was in a circle, and you were in the middle,
Yeah.
and like everyone was like up on each other, and it was like really cool and fun. And if you like fucked up, like everyone will give you shit for it. But like now at Tin Liz, it's so bright in there.
too bright.
It's real. It's
Really?
like Christmas lights everywhere. You've been there, right?
I
Have you
haven't
seen-
been. I know I haven't been there.
This place is decorated crazy.
Crazy?
Yeah,
Too crazy.
It's just not an intimidating room to roast people in.
So nobody's quitting.
Not yet. I mean, it's
damn
fun. Ed and
It's not
Brody are
supposed to be
still-
fun.
Well, they still do.
I mean, it's
the-
supposed to be fun
they
for
still
certain people.
Do the drops? They
Yeah,
like will
they do
do
the yeah.
sound effects
Right,
and
right.
stuff. My favorite was when
was
they
your
drop in Rovans because they have a Rovan drop.
They have Ravana has his own drop.
Yeah, he
God damn
does.
it.
It's my favorite. It's really my favorite.
We need to get Rovan in here.
Oh no, yeah. Well, we definitely will.
Bang bang.
Get him drunk.
That's not gonna take a lot of. He'll probably show up that way.
What's up, yo?
Last night, or not last night, Friday night, I saw him at Lincoln Lodge, and he sat next to me, and he was like, "They made a drink named after me here." I'm like, "They did?" He's like, "This is a Rovan Hill. I'm drinking a Rovan Hill." I was like, "Awesome." He's like, "I gave 5 to Emily. I'm gonna try to get her kicked out."
What is a Rovan?
I don't know.
Oh, damn it.
I didn't ask. I didn't want to know.
Just all the water at the bottom of a trash can.
Yeah. He literally was like, I made Bob drink one of these. I was like, I don't care what you do.
Was he drinking them though?
Yeah.
Okay.
So many.
Okay.
Everybody
it's
was.
a Rovan.
Everyone
Rovan
was
has to drink a
shit-faced.
Rovan. Because if Rovan didn't like the Rovan, then that'd be
Everybody at
a
the
faux pas. if you will.
everybody at the late night mic on Friday night at Lincoln Lodge was shit faced.
Okay.
Everybody.
At Lincoln Lodge?
Except for me,
Okay.
because I don't drink that much.
Good for you until now.
Hmm.
Okay, so you have an OnlyFans account, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What a smooth transition.
Well, I mean,
That was so good.
how the fuck? How else was I gonna do that?
Subscribe.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah, no, plug it away. So I have never.
Who knows if I'll even still have it by the time this comes
Well,
out.
and that's the thing, and because
knows?
They
there's
reversed
so
their decision.
They did reverse
there's
it.
so much going on.
I think it's because of the song I wrote that I didn't even post until days after they changed their
they
mind.
knew that song was coming, and it's like we can't have that getting out.
I
Okay.
posted it anyway.
So what? Yeah, I think I saw
It's
it.
cute. It's okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
for my Christian viewers who don't know what an OnlyFans is, so
Because it's only for Jews.
yes.
It's only fans of the Talmud that can be on there. Sorry, go on. Yes.
So what? So what's the what? I've never perused it because I just don't know how to do things.
Well, it's pornography,
It's okay.
Michael.
All right.
It's
And
straight
people.
up.
Okay, I've perused pornography before,
Yeah.
and so people.
But not mine.
People.
Don't worry about it.
That's fine. So people will give you money for nudes, right? Is that basically what it is?
Yeah. So there's 2 ways you can have an OnlyFans. You can either
2 ways.
have it where people have to subscribe to follow your page.
Right.
And then once they subscribe, they can see all of the content that you post.
Okay.
Or you can have a free account where anybody can follow. But then they can post stuff on their page that you have to pay to look at. So like I could follow you for free, but
Okay.
then you could post something one day and be like, if you want to see this thing I posted, you have to give me $5 or whatever.
Okay. So that's how you would kind of gain followers, right?
Yes.
Where people
So-
just randomly stumble upon, right?
Yeah.
Is that does it work like that?
Most of the people that subscribe are comedians that everyone in this room knows very well.
Wait a minute. So here's the thing. So how? Okay, someone pays you to look at nudes, right?
Yeah,
right. Like how?
lot
you
of
see
them.
them? How
A
do you
lot
talk?
of
How do you
nudes.
talk to someone the next day?
People talk to me all the
That's
time.
crazy.
They're
That blows my mind.
Some of them,
If I paid you money to look at nudes and then I saw you the next day, I would just be, how do I just like normal chit chat?
so for me,
How do you do that?
For me,
Maybe I'm old fashioned.
you are very old-fashioned.
okay.
Get over it, Mike. It's just
I'm
tits.
trying. I'm trying.
No. I've had a lot of different reactions. Some people are really chill about it, and they're like, "Hey, I subscribed." I'm like, "That's
Right.
awesome. Thanks so much." And some people, one dude came up to me at a mic and was like, I've seen you naked on the internet," and I was like, "Cool, thank you." And then and then he like didn't.
What if it wasn't your OnlyFans? Though? Like, just
Well, I've been a nude model for 8 years.
Okay.
Like I've been paid to be naked in front of strangers for many years before, so that's not new to me.
I finally found the first non-porn account.
Nice.
Just scrolling.
Cool.
and that was their plan.
Professional skateboarder. But see, okay, but you have to
But he
subscribe
jacks off
to
while
see.
he jacks off while he's skating.
That's-
See, that was my
actually
idea.
would be
My idea
amazing.
for OnlyFans was I would jerk off right,
Right.
while eating increasingly hotter wings. Right.
And would you use the tears as lube?
I would use the hot sauce as lube.
You'd call it hot cum.
Ooh, hot cock. That's nice. I had a subscriber. He was like, he subscribed for a while and he was paying for stuff. And then he like just kind of disappeared. And people unsubscribe or they delete their accounts all the
they
time.
unsubscribe?
They can delete their accounts whenever.
Okay,
I don't.
I guess that-
I don't really look into it, but
Right.
he messaged me on Facebook because he knew me in real life, and he messaged me and he was like, "Hey, I wanted to let you know, I didn't like unsubscribe. I got kicked off of OnlyFans. Like my account got."
How do you do that?
Right. So I was like, "Tell me more." And he was like, "Well, I posted apparently too many extreme ejaculation videos."
What is extreme?
I was like, first of all, what is it? What is extreme? And how many is too many? Like, is one like enough or what? Like, did you post 10? Like, what? So he's like, when I ejaculate, there's like a rain, like it's a long.
Yeah.
Just got ropes.
I don't know. I
Just-
never saw.
Wait,
them.
I don't
Layered
understand.
webs.
They got taken down before.
I don't
could.
understand. That's what OnlyFans was for, right?
That's what I
and if
thought.
you have a talent,
I don't know. Exploit
was he
it
too good?
at jerking
Was
off.
he blowing down houses?
I don't know. He was the big bad wolf of coming. It's a funny joke. I like it.
I mean, no, it's
He huffed and he puffed and he blew my house down.
right.
Yeah.
So then I mean, at that point, like, what are the rules? If
I don't know.
Like, oh, I'm sorry, you come too hard. you come too hard for our platform. We can't have
Like
that.
a
I was like, dude, I'd be so proud
you're
of that.
You're hurting people's feelings.
We like a nice soft cum.
Right? Yeah, we like a little dribble.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
So maybe that was one of the reasons
I don't
why
know.
OnlyFans was like, hey, we gotta have some stipulations here. There's too much hard coming.
Originally, I read the like, so they did the ban, and before it, like,
I see. I would think the skateboarder that would be extreme coming.
it became so they had the ban, and the initial ban
'Cause
was
now-
like
'cause
really
the-
crazy shit. It was like really like no, like we're banning accounts with bestiality.
Well,
and,
that I
like,
understand.
like pedophilia, like really actually bad
yeah,
stuff,
right,
Like
stuff that
illegal
shouldn't
stuff.
exist,
But
yes.
also on it was extreme fisting, and I'm like, isn't any fisting pretty extreme?
Yeah,
you're fitting a whole fist.
What if you got tiny hands? Right.
That sounds subjective to me. What's the difference between a tiny hand and an extreme hand?
Circumference?
Let's compare.
Well, I don't know what. Okay, which is
My fist is much smaller than
okay.
yours.
Well, yours is definitely not extreme.
I guess.
So that would be
yeah,
fine.
but then if you compared yours to James' big
James is
meat,
extreme.
meat paws, his
yeah,
paws.
he's got a meat paw. Right?
So would
you
his
say
be
that's
extreme?
that would be
Average
extreme.
hands?
Do you?
Yeah.
I've never looked at them closely.
They're pretty, all right. Okay.
I mean, there's.
I'm not shoving my whole hand into somebody.
Well, I don't know your life. I don't want to judge.
Right? Yeah. Don't.
I don't
judge.
subscribe
That's not right.
to
He doesn't
you.
subscribe.
Or do I? Find out. Am I only
Whoa!
But yeah, did you have more questions about like? Are you wondering what it's like for me to have an OnlyFans as a woman? In
I'm
comedy?
wondering about everything.
Or just have
but
it in general?
first, let's try another beer.
Let's do it.
Hey!
Maybe my lips will get looser about this OnlyFans thing.
All right, hey, this next one is not a beer.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, this
You're
is
a liar.
What do you mean I'm a liar?
You said that. Just kidding. Go.
No,
Yes. What is it? What
in
is
the
it?
same category,
A lager.
sort of. It's pumpkin. It's not a
Ale.
lager. It's
What?
not an ale.
Is it a porter?
It's not a porter.
Okay.
It's a cider.
Oh,
All right.
I like a cider.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. All right. So this is I like a cider. So this is Ace limited release craft cider. Pumpkin, gluten-free, vegan,
Ugh.
no sugar added.
Oh, and I hate it.
What do you mean? You only drink water, you said. That has no sugar.
Yeah.
That's gluten-free. That's
Yeah.
vegan. That's everything you love.
Don't turn that against me.
Let's see. The ingredients here.
It just sounds pretentious. That beer sounds like it has an undercut.
It's not a beer.
and
it's
I don't
cider.
like it.
And also, I'm reading these ingredients, and there is no pumpkin in here, which is like really bothering. It's
That cider sounds like its mom is paying for its apartment,
fermented apple juice,
and I don't appreciate it.
natural flavors and spices, malic acid, sulfite.
So, like, if a barista could be a cider,
I guess whatever that means. This is from California. So.
it sounds like that cider has dream catcher tattoos.
So I'm assuming this is just apple juice with fucking pumpkin spice.
Is it even alcohol?
Yes, 5%.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's a hard cider. Don't fuck around.
That sounds really soft. That sounds like a very soft cider.
All right. Well, that's okay.
Okay.
You're not a big drinker.
I'm judging really hard right now. It's probably going to be my favorite one.
Well, because you're not a beer person. Are you? Do you do the hard cider?
If I
At all?
drink alcohol, it'll probably be a beer.
Okay.
What I really don't like is hard liquors. I don't.
Well, and this is a very light episode compared to the episodes we've had previously.
Okay, thank you.
I took that into account. All right, all right, I smell a little light pumpkin.
Smells.
like apple juice.
Yeah.
It does smell like apple juice.
Smells like something.
It's got cinnamon. I smell cinnamon.
Is it piss?
It's
Looks like piss.
It's fermented piss.
It's got piss bubbles.
Yeah.
That's-
No, I drank some apple juice and I pissed
It looks like.
onto.
Are you sure this
fucking-
wasn't the Ziploc bag that you needed for like the drug test?
All right, taste the fucking. Wait, hang on. I wasn't ready for that.
It tastes more like an
It
apple
tastes like
cider
apple. It
than
tastes
a
like
pumpkin
apple.
cider.
Yeah, it
It's
tastes like
just a
apple
cider.
with a little bit of cinnamon. Little bit of cinnamon.
Uh-huh.
It almost tastes like apple pie. I'm not getting any pumpkin from that.
It tastes more like an apple fritter than a pie.
Tomato.
Very tart.
It is.
As a cider should be. Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not too tart. It's got some sweetness to it.
It's not too bubbly, which I like. I don't
You
like
like
bubbles.
you don't like bubbles?
I
You
don't
do
like too much carbon. Like, I hate champagne. Ugh.
Okay.
That's just all
Right. What
bubbles.
about shampoo?
I don't. I hate drinking it.
Yeah.
I hate
it.
It's got a weird aftertaste.
Yeah.
It's too soapy,
Oh.
really, for me.
It's got a lot of bubbles though.
That's- yeah. Gross. I'd prefer conditioner.
That's fine. If you're a cider person and you're looking for something for the fall, yeah, that's good.
That's fine.
It tastes a little like more like what was that? Apple spice, whatever. Right?
Apple spice? You mean cinnamon?
I don't know.
Nutmeg?
Nutmeg, sure.
It doesn't taste like nutmeg.
Okay. All right. So where were we? Back to OnlyFans.
Yeah. I have one.
Yes.
It's going great. I made a
going
lot of
good.
money on
You've
it.
made a lot of money. So
Yeah.
were you on it before the pandemic?
No.
Or so it was the pandemic that kind of like
was
pushed
the-
you into it.
It was
right?
the pandemic plus a car accident.
Okay.
I needed money
Yeah.
pretty quickly.
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't, people asked me for a long time if I was going to make one because they knew about the modeling
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. And like my Instagram had a lot of nudes on it already. So
And
people,
I knew nothing about it before
Yeah.
the pandemic.
I had
so-
never heard of it.
Mhm.
It was all of a sudden like became in the vernacular and people
Yeah.
were like, oh, OnlyFans. But it was
Right.
immediately, I never associated it with not pornography, you know?
I don't think
Like
yeah,
that
not-
was what
yeah.
OnlyFans meant.
Right.
It just like, oh, you have an OnlyFans meant, oh, you do porn online. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you know. And so I wasn't gonna do it. Everyone asked if I was, and then I got in a car accident, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, well, I'll do it until I make the amount I need to cover the cost of this accident. And then I made that in a week. And I was like, whoa, whoa. Well,
I haven't made anything in a week. The cost of nothing.
So now it's been a year. I had my 1 year OnlyFans anniversary a couple days ago. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It was I did nothing for it special. It came and went.
So recently there have been the situation where OnlyFans had decided that it doesn't want to do what OnlyFans is known for.
Do you know why? Like where that came from?
Explain it to me.
So
because I've heard many different conflicting reports.
So originally it came out like, oh, we're banning it because we have these investors who are going to pull out because they're worried about the kind of content they're investing in and blah, blah, blah. But it came out later that what it actually is there are some legitimately like evangelical Christian people who work at MasterCard. And a lot of these really big credit card companies have some very right-wing evangelical kind of people at the helms. And so they were basically like, we're going to pull out so people won't be able to use these really common methods of payment on this website. And I think that really scared OnlyFans. It scared a couple different places. But in the end, they got funding from other sources that they were like, no, this is, if we say no to all of the pornography creators on our site, then we will have,
you'll have nothing.
You'll have lost literally 98% of your business.
Yeah. And that's what made you what you are. Right?
Yeah. So like the fact that they even like considered it enough and it got to the point where it was like any kind of public is like insane to me. I'm like, there was nobody in the meeting that was like, that's 98% of our content. You sure about that, boss?
Right.
You sure people can't just use Venmo or PayPal or something?
Yeah, there's plenty.
Really?
There's plenty of things.
What about Discover? Discover doesn't give a shit. DMVs don't
Discover. Yeah.
Yeah, DMVs don't take Visa. None of them do. And they're still operating. They're still doing fine.
Discover is the Ringo Starr of the credit card world.
And Ringo was my favorite Beatle.
He's everyone's favorite.
And you know
Beatle.
what? I have a Discover card. I like their points.
Yeah, I had a Discover card, but then I wasn't using it. And then they're like, yeah, we're canceling your Discover card.
They have a good cashback program.
Do they?
They do. It suits my needs.
Yeah. Right now, the only credit card I'm using is I have a Starbucks card, and that gives me points.
Wow.
So yeah, no, I'm enjoying that. Yeah, I got like 4,000 points. I
Whoa.
haven't had to pay for coffee in quite a while.
I don't drink coffee. Otherwise, I'd be really impressed.
You drink water. They got water there.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay for my water.
You don't if you get the Starbucks credit card.
Not.
It's free water.
Yeah, there's also these things called sinks.
Sinks?
And drinking fountains. It's free.
Do people still do those?
I do. I do.
I don't know when's the last time I drank out of a fountain.
It's a lake. It's a whole lake.
Yeah.
It's a freshwater lake.
You know what fish do in there? Fuck. They got their own OnlyFans.
Why do you think I drink that water? That's what my name is Ariel. Like, come on.
All right.
I was named after an animated half fish. Those are my people.
All right. Ready for the next one?
Right.
What do we got? Ooh. I'm actually really excited about this.
Okay.
Really excited about this one. This is a Voodoo Ranger, guys. This is Atomic Pumpkin. So this is a spicy pumpkin.
Mm-hmm. Looking at the
what are you
art
looking at?
on the cans,
Right.
I just
There's
want.
These are bottles.
Sorry.
That art is so good; they look like bottles on those cans.
So sorry. Are you?
There's art. There's good art on this one.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I kind of saw it. Can I see it?
No, it's got a little skull guy.
Oh, he's got like a little hat.
Yeah. He's got a hat.
He looks Canadian.
Yeah. I mean, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
he just looks cold.
Well, he is. Fall is coming. So there's ale brewed with pumpkin, cinnamon, and chilies.
Is that a scarf he's wearing or a turtleneck?
It looks like.
Or is it a cravat?
I don't know what that is.
It's a like a little.
Like a neckerchief, right?
Yeah, it's like a neckerchief.
Okay, that's probably what it is.
It's what
Cravat?
Christopher Walken wears one in the movie The Seven Psychopaths, which is one of my favorite
I don't
movies.
think I've seen that movie.
It's a great movie.
Which psychopath is he?
I think he's number 4.
Is he number 4?
Yeah, Sam Rockwell is in it, and
Okay.
Colin Farrell.
I like Sam
What
Rockwell.
a great cast. Holy
I
shit.
love Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, he rules.
Oh my God, he is so good at being evil. He's my favorite. Have you seen was it Criminal Mind? Dangerous Mind?
Dangerous Minds? I don't know.
Is that
Criminal
what it
Minds?
is?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway.
Have you seen Vice, where he plays W?
No.
So
Oh, is
good.
he in that?
Yeah.
He's W?
He's W.
Man, that's
He's
Great
in this-
movie.
That's a
Oh,
fucking,
He's
that's a
in
villain.
this little
right?
movie on
Yeah,
Netflix
kind
with
of.
Anna Kendrick called Mr. Right. It's a very cute, very dark. It's like a very dark rom-com. It's really cool.
Mr. Right. I
Yeah.
know Mr. Wrong with Ellen DeGeneres.
I've not seen that.
No, you probably shouldn't.
Okay.
It wasn't very well received. All right, again, I'm just getting pumpkin.
I feel like I smell apple.
You smell apple?
Mhm.
I don't think they're supposed to be apple. What the fuck?
I get cinnamon.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
I'll add
that's what
most
it
of
is.
these cinnamon.
Ooh.
I'm not into that.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be spicy, but it's like this. It feels like the spice.
Ooh, it like lingers for like
Yeah.
a while.
It's like it tastes like spicy water.
They're doing too much.
Yeah, like I get what they're going for, but I think they failed here.
That spice like really lingers. Like that, it's still in the back of my mouth.
Mhm.
You know, actually, after a second sip, I could probably down one of these.
No, I mean I can drink it. It's just not. It's not
kinda-
as pleasing as it should be.
It's kind of growing on me, if I'm being
Really?
honest. Yeah, a little bit.
Let
I'm
me
a
try
hot
this
sauce
shit.
guy, though, so like...
Yeah,
I'm not a hot sauce guy.
but it's not even that spicy. I feel like it just negates the flavor.
I feel like it's
pumpkin
it's
flavor.
sitting in the back of my throat.
Well, get it out of there.
I'm gonna. I hate it. Why is it sitting there?
Yeah, not a fan of this guy. I'm upset that I was.
Cool logo, though.
No, it's a fine. I mean, they got other beers with that basic same logo. Where's the skeleton guy?
Atomic
Yeah,
pumpkin.
no, Voodoo Rangers. Known for their artwork.
Okay.
But you enjoyed that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It was.
I like spicy stuff too.
I don't get it.
But you.
For me,
We're
like
fine with
putting a hot sauce on food, it's like, why would you make food harder to eat?
What do you mean?
It just
You're giving it some flavor.
it makes
You're
it
getting a little
hurt.
tingle.
It makes it hurt. Like I can't taste the food if it's too spicy. All I taste is
Well,
like the hot, spicy part.
Yeah, but I mean, palates are different.
I
You
have
go
a
with
very delicate
you have
palate.
a delicate palate.
I do.
So like Tabasco sauce is too hot.
Ooh, no. Yeah.
Really?
Way too. No, thank you.
Really?
I don't like when there's too much pepper
Really?
on something.
Okay.
I'm basic.
Downers Grove.
Vernon Hills.
Vernon Hills.
How
Same shit.
dare you?
Is that where you're from, Vernon Hills?
Yeah, we don't even have a downtown. We have a mall.
Good enough.
Yeah, Vernon Hills is the town where the board voted no to Culver's being built
What the fuck?
because the roof was too blue. I'm not kidding.
I mean, couldn't they just like not
The
make
roof-
the roof blue?
The roof was too blue. I don't know. That was their signature blue roof.
and
so
Culver said no.
Vernon Hills
Our
said
roof
no.
is blue, so fuck off.
Yeah, Vernon Hills was like, it's too blue. We can't have that here. But they did have a Hooters in Vernon Hills for a total
And-
of a year.
Okay.
And then it closed immediately.
Okay.
It just
Did they have a blue roof though?
No, it was orange.
Exactly. That's why.
Yeah, well.
Vernon Hills is fine.
They had a tilted
Whatever.
kilt for a couple years,
there's-
and that did not last.
I didn't know there was more than one tilted kilt.
Yeah, there's a few.
Why did these places not last?
In Vernon Hills, because nobody was going. Because nobody liked going and seeing their daughter's friends working there.
Okay.
Because it was just people you knew
Seeing their daughters' friends?
and their
Well,
daughters.
eventually some of
probably.
those would have to be with their daughters,
Yeah, it was
right?
probably their daughters.
Right. Well, it's nice for their fucking daughters to have a job and know what the value of $1, right?
I guess. I've also been to Twin Peaks. That wasn't in Vernon Hills.
I don't
but
know what Twin Peaks is.
It's a very
I know
s-
that it's a show.
It
in
is
the
a show.
90s. It's very highly rated. Never saw it.
The restaurant is very similar to a Hooters or a Tilted Kill. It's like really hot,
So
scantily.
Twin Peaks means boobs. I'm
Yes,
assuming.
it's
Okay.
boobs. It's scantily clad women, but it's like they're snow bunnies. So they wear like
snow bunnies?
ear flaps and like scarves, but then very low cut shorts and short shorts
So
with
is it
boots.
is there a reference to Twin Peaks? Where did Twin Peaks take place? I never saw the show. Did it take place in a cold climate?
I never
James?
saw the show.
It was like a mountainy, foresty
Yeah,
place.
mountainy, Twin Peaks.
I never saw it either.
You never saw it?
No.
You seem like someone who would see
It's something. It's on my list.
Is that on your list?
See, look at the Twin Peaks ladies.
Okay. Oh,
They're-
they wear a lot of
They're
what is that?
lumberjacks. Isn't
Yeah,
that the
lumberjacks.
tilted kilt
That's
get
not.
up?
That's not the tilted.
They just
No.
don't wear kilts.
The tilted kilt is white on top and then plaid on the bottom because it's
Right,
a plaid
it's a
skirt.
kilt.
It's a
It is-
kilt.
Got
It's a
it.
tartan, if you will.
But
Oh,
it's
scenic views. Haha, I get it.
yeah,
Because it's
of
breasts.
titties.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
views of titties.
Okay.
I went there one time
Yeah.
with my friends for one of my good friends' bachelor parties, and I was offered a job application.
Really?
Yeah, it was awesome. I said no, thank you.
Yeah.
but I appreciate it.
But it's it's nice that
I was
you
wearing
know-
a very low cut shirt, so
Uh-huh.
I was like, fair enough.
Yeah,
guys.
I've never been just offered a job application.
Well, how low cut shirts do you wear?
I mean, sometimes pretty low. I mean, I went into
How deep are your V's?
they're consummate. I walked into a tilted kilt with a kilt, and they were just like, no thanks.
Not tilted enough.
No. Straighten that kilt out. No, we don't want your kind.
Cool. That's awesome.
Okay, so when the OnlyFans situation did start going about, did you have any? Did you freak out? Did you panic at all about what that could mean for your future on the website?
I mean, yes and no. I'm so all of my comedy and all of my social media is like a stage name. Like Ariel's my real name, but like I don't put my last name on anything. Like it's
Me neither.
I keep it all.
Because mine is ridiculous.
Well, I actually know.
I know.
But I try to keep that private. So when I started
Now
advertising,
everyone knows it, so you're not special.
Oh, did you only do that so I wouldn't feel special anymore?
Yeah.
You like really don't like me.
No, here's the thing. Is,
You like don't like me at all. Why am I here?
I want to make your
This
life
is a
hell.
podcast where I invite friends and one person I hate.
I'm not going to tell you which one it
Guess
is.
Jew
but-
it is. Because you're anti-Semitic, I get it.
No,
That's
I mean,
cute.
one of us has to be.
That's it's usually me.
Hey, here's the thing: is you've got when you in the comedy game, you gotta stand out. You know,
well, so
you can't just be the funny guy. You gotta be the guy
funny
who,
Jew hater
yeah,
with the kilt
right,
and the crazy goatee.
You gotta remember.
Yeah, I just think of you as like the deaf Viking.
Okay, no, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Right. So back to what you were saying.
I'm definitely worried about it. I do hope that I don't get caught by my real job, but my real job doesn't know about my comedy life, and my comedy doesn't know where I work or what my last name is. So at the moment, they're pretty separate. But
as far as
it wouldn't be great if my job found out. It wouldn't be
well,
great.
but as far as OnlyFans steering away from a lot of that content, were you worried that you wouldn't be able to be a part of that anymore?
My like actual job.
No, be a part of OnlyFans. You wouldn't have that income
Oh
coming anymore.
no, that was all extra. I mean, like if I lost that income tomorrow,
You'd be-
like I
it's
have
like you're still
I earn
Okay.
I have a job, so I would be fine.
Mhm.
The extra income is nice. I used it to pay off the stuff for my car, which is why I did in the first place.
Right.
And then when I kept earning extra stuff, this is I'm so boring. I immediately put all of it in a
Yeah, why are you
CD.
being so boring? I'm sorry.
I put it-
I'm sorry, everybody.
I put it in
this
a
guest is really boring.
it was a, I put all of my
you can't win them all.
no, I didn't buy anything cool. I just put it all in a CD. Like I invested
Yeah, nobody listens to CDs anymore.
in a certificate of deposit account with
I don't even know what that is.
a 9% interest rate. That's pretty
Okay,
good.
9% ain't so bad,
Yeah,
right?
that's pretty
Okay,
decent.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So I put it in. I invested it.
Right. Which
Yeah.
is what you should do.
It's a 5-year investment.
What are you going to do? Buy a fucking, I don't know.
Nothing.
What are you going to buy?
You
what
know
are you
what?
gonna buy, James?
You know what,
What do these
James?
kids buy these
I
days?
invested some of it in Bitcoin. I did.
Yeah.
Good.
I invested money in Bitcoin.
Cardano.
Back in November
Yeah.
when it was still at like 13,000. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, what I did, so I invested, and then it went up, and then I took out everything I had originally put in. So now everything I got in there is just pure profit. So
Yeah.
so everything's good.
It's
So even if it goes to zero, I'm still okay.
yeah. You still
right.
Yeah, you did fine.
Good.
I like when it got hairy there because it dropped a bunch a couple months ago when like the whole whatever happened. I was like,
Right.
no, I'm gonna hang on to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it because it'll come back up, which it has now. So that's what I did, and then the rest of it I've saved or I used to furnish my new apartment because I just moved into a new apartment. I had to buy furniture.
Yeah, that's what you
Most
need
of
to do.
it I bought from Facebook Marketplace, so I got it really cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I've never perused Facebook Marketplace.
It's like an
Is it
online
good?
thrift store. It's my
Yeah.
favorite
Yeah.
thing.
That's where the green room couch was bought.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that big white couch. Yeah.
Huh.
It's nice.
maybe I should
rips,
take a
dude.
look at there.
So good.
I mean, it's no different than Craigslist, right?
I got a 55-inch smart TV, like a Vizio smart TV for
Yeah,
$200
from some fucking idiot.
from a from a chick in Lakeview.
Maybe you should have kept this smart TV.
When she gave me the TV, I was like, "Is it like why are you selling this so cheap? It's like an $800
It's haunted.
TV."
It's cursed.
I wish. No, she was like, "Oh, well, I bought a 60-inch, so I don't have room for both." I'm like,
Yeah.
"You upgraded 5 inches?"
I mean, some of us have.
Is that a dick joke?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a dick joke? Like, gaining 5 whole inches is a whole nother dick.
That's
I mean, yeah,
impressive.
it is impressive.
2 dick Mike. You gained a second
Yeah,
dick.
It's impressive in a dick, not impressive in a TV.
Yeah.
It's all about perception.
But anyway, so I got this TV, and,
Okay.
and it works great.
Yeah.
So thank you,
it-
Facebook
it-
Marketplace.
It plays programs,
It does.
right?
Mostly Netflix.
Yeah.
And
Well, because who watches TV anymore? I
I-
still don't understand. When I
stream,
see
yeah.
a commercial for something that is coming this fall to NBC, it's like, what? Are you this still a
coming
thing?
this fall to what?
I
Do
know.
people still have
What?
to wait a week to
Right.
find out what happens next in their
Well,
favorite show?
Well,
Ew.
yeah, I mean Disney Plus. Yeah, it's
Ew.
like fucking knock that off.
Oh, gross.
They're still trying to do that.
Yeah, I just wait until the whole thing comes out so I
Really?
can just binge
I
it.
don't. No, I can't do it because then there's spoilers. I get spoilers on Facebook.
I could give a fuck about spoilers.
Really?
I love spoilers. You know what my
You
favorite
love
thing?
spoil- what
You
is
know
your
what my favorite
favorite
thing to do is?
What is your favorite thing?
I tried to do
My
this one today.
podcast.
Okay, my second favorite thing.
Okay.
When I have like a free moment at work, I need to do something not work related.
Mm-hmm.
I will Google the plot of a horror movie I've never seen and
Okay.
am too afraid to watch, just to find out what happens, so I don't have to watch it.
10 minutes.
That's
I guess James is keeping time because I forgot to keep time.
Oops.
Like we're at
What?
10 minutes. No, keep going. No, I don't mean to
I was
interrupt.
trying to be subtle.
Yeah. Thanks for the being subtle there.
Hey, you're welcome.
I'm not one for subtlety.
You even pronounce the B in subtle sometimes.
Subtle.
Nice.
Subtitle.
Subterfuge.
Ooh.
All right, come on. What were you saying?
I
Horror movies.
Yeah.
Go!
Well, some of them are too scary. I'm not going to watch
That's
them.
why there's a horror movie.
I know, so I just Google what happens, so I just know what happens.
So what's the point?
I just want to know what the story was. Like, why did you make this movie? Because you wanted
You're
to tell.
wearing a Halloween shirt.
I do love this
Did
movie.
you
I love
look it up
80s,
first?
no, 80s
It's
movies
like,
I've
who
seen.
gets stabbed?
Nope, 80s movies I've
Okay.
seen in their entirety.
So what
And I love
horror
them.
movies are you afraid of?
The Human Centipede.
Well, no,
Did
you
not
don't
want to watch
that.
that.
That's- no,
I did it. I just
nobody
wanted
should
to know
watch
what
that.
happened. I'm like,
I
why
guess
did you
that's
make this
fine.
movie? What
Right.
happens in it?
That's what
watched
they were in
it.
that era where it's like this shock.
I googled all of
Hostel,
the plots.
Human Centipede.
I did Google
Yeah.
Hostel. I googled all of the plots of the Purges. All of the Purges.
It's all the same thing.
I didn't want to watch them all, so I just was like, "What happens in this movie?
Right.
Why?" Funny Games.
I don't know what that is.
And then a bunch of exorcism ones.
All those
yeah.
kind of blend together. And it's
They
like,
do.
all right, this is all the same.
They're
movie.
all the same. I've
Yeah.
seen The Exorcist.
Yeah.
That one I saw in its entirety when I was 8 years old. I was not ready. Thanks, Dad.
No, I remember watching like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street when I
Yeah.
was like 5.
Yeah.
And yeah. No.
My dad
Because my mom didn't want to watch them alone, so she had her child watch.
yeah. My dad was the same way. My dad had a lot of these on beta. Do you remember
Yeah.
beta?
I do remember.
Yeah. We had a beta player in our basement, and so I saw Thriller, like the making of the Thriller video. And that wolf makeup when you're 4 years old is very scary. It is.
Yeah,
And there was
no.
like a zombie in the Thriller with this guy. He like rises up from the grave and his jaw just unhinges and then this black blood just bleh.
In the Thriller video?
In the
I don't
Thriller
remember
video,
that
it's
part.
real. It happened, and I had nightmares for weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also showed me Rocky Horror Picture Show when I was 4, and I thought it was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I did the time warp again and again and again. I wanted to be Columbia so
You know what my
bad.
mom showed me when I was 13?
No.
Faces of Death.
Holy shit!
I've seen that.
Yes.
I've seen Faces of
I
Death.
still, like, there are a couple of those clips that
Woo!
are burned into my brain
So
and
they
still affect
they
me.
show that at the Museum of Death in New
There's
Orleans.
a Museum of Death?
In NOLA.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there and they show Faces of Death on a loop.
Oh, that's not a good
And then that's in the back room. In the front room, they have
There's
videos.
live stand-up comedy.
That's people dying on stage. It's bad open mic comedy. No, it's interviews with Ed
Ed Towns?
No. Yep. That's what it is.
Ed who?
No, what's his name?
Ed
Gein?
Ed
Not
DeBevick.
Ed Gein.
Ed.
That's the Leatherface guy. No, the guy he was in.
Eddie Izzard. Ed Grimley.
Eddie Olczyk.
Who's?
Ed.
I can see him. He was in Mindhunter.
I don't know what that is.
In the show with Jonathan Groff. It's on Netflix.
Who that
That's
is.
Ed Gein, isn't it?
No,
No, that's a real guy.
no.
You
Ed
wa- don't
Gein is
interview
who
them.
Leatherface is based off
Yeah.
of.
Is it?
Ed Kemper.
I don't know.
Ed
I know-
Kemper.
Ed Kemper.
It's
that's
videos
right,
with
yeah.
Ed Kemper.
I would rather
Yeah, yeah,
videos with Ellie Kemper.
The white
She's
supremacist?
so cute.
I know my
No, she's
my
on
celebrity
Unbreakable
crush.
Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the white supremacist.
Because you're
girl.
both gingers.
No, that was
You just like her
no.
because she's
She's
also
the
a ginger.
most beautiful
That she-
white supremacist.
I'm not a ginger. No, my real hair is actually blonde. Like only my beard is red.
And
Crazy.
all I have to go off of is your red beard. So me calling you a ginger wasn't out of the question.
All right, we got one beer left. Let's fucking do this. All right, you ready? Guys ready for this?
Yep.
All right. So this is Warlock, guys.
Ooh.
This is Southern Tier Brewing. This is an Imperial Pumpkin Stout this time.
Is it magical in any way?
I don't
What
know.
about those
This-
spell jars we were talking about earlier? Now you have a warlock beard.
No,
You were
we-
making fun of me.
Yeah, it was
You were making fun of those spell
we were
jars.
so the people listening don't know we were talking about this earlier.
I know what we were talking about.
What were we talking about?
Nothing. It
I
doesn't matter.
wasn't making fun of
I
you.
hate you.
I was saying, and that's why you're on. Yes. Like I'm gonna go on this podcast with this person I hate.
I'm
That
a-
makes perfect sense.
I'm getting a little tipsy. Isn't that sad? I'm tipsy off of like 7
No,
sips of beer.
Oh,
no,
me
you've
too.
had almost a whole can. No, you did barely drank your beer.
No. I know. I'm 4'10" and I weigh 100 pounds. It doesn't take a whole lot for me to feel it.
Well, good thing you weren't on the Johnny Walker episode.
No.
Yeah, holy shit.
I wouldn't have done that episode. I'd be like, what are you actually trying to murder me? Because that would be a good way to do it. If you made me
no,
drink
it's a
whiskey,
stout,
I would.
James.
Oh.
You don't like stouts?
I don't like drinking.
Oh,
I don't
well,
drink.
you've drank every week.
Yeah, with you alone.
Oh, that makes me feel so special.
You're very special.
Oh.
Making me do the thing I hate.
All right. You.
I hate
don't-
it too, James.
I know.
Yeah, me
we're-
too. I don't know why I started.
We're the 3 worst people to do a drinking podcast. So today we're drinking another
that's-
thing we all hate.
Here's the thing: is that's how you can tell this is such a good show because people who hate it want to be involved.
That's right.
I was just told to say yes to everything.
No, okay. Well,
That's how you make it in this
all right.
business.
My God.
Once again, getting pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This smells more pumpkin-y than the last 2.
yeah. I'm good. All right, let's cheers on that one.
Cheers.
Boom. No, James. I heard a yuck back
I
there.
hate stouts.
Okay,
It is a stout.
it is a stout.
That's a fat boy.
Oh, I've had some very thick stouts.
That
This
is,
this is fine.
That's a bulbous
It's basically
stout.
it's a light stout. It's basically
Is it?
yeah, no, it's
This tastes like a small meal.
it's you have not had a lot of stouts then.
Well,
Because here's the thing is like since working where I work, having more like barrel aged stouts and stuff, like so I used to think Guinness was like, oh well, this is like a meal, whereas now to me Guinness tastes like water. This is again a lighter stout. It's basically like I feel this is like a nice pumpkin Guinness. I can definitely drink this. And drink a whole bottle of this. Yeah, it's fine. I like that.
It's a little too thick for me.
Okay.
But it's
to each their own.
I like the taste of it. It's just like the body is like she's like it's like got a Lizzo body.
Okay.
It's just a little too big for me. I can still like her music.
Well, Warlock doesn't make music, so I mean you're stuck with the beer on this
That's
one.
fine. I'll pass. I'm good.
All right, well, I'm gonna have a little bit.
Yeah, go for it. I think my favorite one was the Rogue.
You like? No, the Rogue was very good. It's very I mean, it tells you they seem very proud of what they got. They actually roasted some pumpkins, which some of these don't even have pumpkin in it. They're just faking it. So yeah, I would say the Rogue is the way to go.
So that's I still have a little bit of it left, and so it's kind of.
So you've been keeping track of what
and it still tastes like pumpkin. Like I can still taste the pumpkin, but it's light. And it doesn't feel like it would be really heavy. And I feel like I could drink it with a meal. Because you know how sometimes...
Yeah, you can drink it with venison.
With seared venison.
And butternut soup, and squash soup, and fucking shortbread cookies.
And nothing else.
And nothing else. Yeah, don't.
Don't even...
A faux
Don't
pas.
even try it. But no, like if you have a drink that's too strong, it will overpower the food. So you can't taste, but that one I feel like I could enjoy a pumpkin beer, but then also have a meal and enjoy that.
James, do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to be sincere.
No, I'm glad.
Why are you attacking me?
I am not attacking. This is just who I am.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't bring you on to attack you. I
and
you on
put
and
the spear down, man.
But I got the spear, and it's got to come up. All right. Well, that has been our podcast. Ariel, did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
You had a good time. You have anything that you like to plug?
You can follow me on Instagram, Ariel Julie Comedy. You can follow me on YouTube, Ariel Julie Comedy. You can go to my website, arieljuliecomedy.com, and that'll link you to all the things. And if you want to know about the OnlyFans, if you go to my link tree, which is just linktree.com/arieljuliecomedy or allmylinks.com/arieljuliecomedy. There will be a link to it there, and you can go straight there. So, yeah.
You know more about promoting than I do. James, what do you got?
Stand Up is back.
Stand Up.
It's the first Friday of the month at District Bar and Grill until everyone gets shut down again because of coronavirus. But we have a great lineup. When is this? This is out after Blake Headlines, which was a fabulous show. If you want to start a podcast and you don't want to spend a lot of money, hit me up on Instagram at People of Comedy Network. We have all the best tech for pretty much nothing. So, let me know. And, there's one more thing we have to do.
Well, yeah, there's two more things we got to do. Number one, I got to plug my shit.
Of course.
I am Mike Wiley. I am at Mike Miley on pretty much anything. This is Plastered Cast. You can watch us on YouTube. Please like, subscribe. We're gonna get some more subscribers in there. Comment.
Yes.
We're Plastered Cast podcast at Gmail. If you want to contact us, let us know, or just whatever. Wherever you see podcasts.
Don't contact them. Just don't. Just leave it alone.
If you got an idea for something we should do, do.
Let us know.
If you're a brewery, hey, maybe you want to sponsor us. I don't know. Is that something people do? That'd be great. And we got one more thing we got to do.
What is it?
What we got to do? So, we kind of created this on the fly. So at the end of each show, we take everything we drank and we put it all together and we take a little shot of it. Oh, here we are.
Are you trying to kill me?
No, we're not trying to kill you. This is out of everything we've done, this is the easiest episode.
Except for the mead. Mead was pretty easy.
Yeah, no, the mead was good.
This
probably will not be tasty, but it'll be fine. Because it's only
it'll taste like pumpkin.
I don't have to
it'll taste
finish
like
it, right? Like,
no, just taste it for a
sip.
nice fucking...
No, you don't have to be cool.
I'm not.
You can
Well,
just sip
good.
it.
Right.
I never have
Yeah.
been. I wear glasses, James. I'm not fucking cool. I'm a nerd,
I wore
goddammit.
glasses, but I didn't wear them today. You know why?
'Cause you're
I
cool.
wanted to look cool. All right, guys.
And you did.
So this has been Plastered Cast. Ariel Julie has been my guest. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Cheers.
Cheers.
Take a little tasty taste.
Time to try some beer and
Okay, it's really not that bad.
Tastes like pumpkin. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Plastered